Hello everyone, welcome back to the Celebrity Issue channel. Now we will discuss about George Harrison's song from his 1970 triple album, All Things Must Pass, captures the emotional turbulence he experienced during the Beatles' breakup. Written after a tense argument with Paul McCartney during the recording sessions for Let It Be, the song's raw energy and biting lyrics reflect Harrison's frustration with the band at the time. Let's check it out. The angry song George Harrison wrote about the Beatles' breakup. When George Harrison started penning songs for the Beatles in earnest, he had a difficult time getting the credit he deserved. The guitarist had become known as the Quiet Beatle, and for a while it appeared that he would stick to his roots and play out of the shadows, or as close to the shadows as the Fab Four could go. But eventually, Harrison started writing some of his own pop songs for the band after something clicked. The creative duo of John Lennon and Paul McCartney pushed back many of these songs, but in the end, they were unable to ignore Harrison's brilliance, and arrangements were made to include a Harrison number on each record. Harrison may have been trying to break free from the constraints of the Lennon-McCartney collaboration as early as 1966, as evidenced by his seminal song, Taxman. In actuality, he succeeded as well, with his groundbreaking triple album All Things Must Pass, significantly exceeding expectations and defeating Lennon and McCartney in the process. Harrison's output was significantly more well-received at the beginning of their solo careers than McCartney's, even though McCartney's career would last far longer than any of his bandmates. Harrison's skill and the difficulties he must have had while attempting to find his feet are both demonstrated by the album's success in selling millions of copies and its widespread recognition as the best post-Beatles solo album of any member. All things considered, Harrison made a wise decision by ending the band. It gave him the freedom to explore a whole new pop music genre and unleash his creativity. But it was far from a peaceful split. In addition to taunts and oblique remarks, the group had to put up with protracted legal disputes that would drag on for weeks at a time in the courts. It meant that during the early years of their breakup, the group was involved in legal proceedings. Nonetheless, the necessity of having so many attorneys was intolerable to one of Macca's most ardent opponents. George Harrison made it plain in Sue Me, Sue You that he felt strongly enough to withhold his hand in court. The song, which was included on Harrison's 1973 album Living in the Material World, saw Harrison take inspiration straight from the Beatles' judicial experience. George Harrison never shied away from expressing his emotions via music. Whether discussing spirituality or the perilous aspect of a legal drama, the vocalist consistently offered genuine and truthful content. That would explain some of his solo success as well as some of the rationale behind the Beatles' initial breakup. This upbeat song emphasizes Harrison's relief upon leaving the tense environment of the Beatles. Harrison's transition from the Quiet Beatle to a self-assured solo artist with his own distinctive voice is marked by this song, which, despite its underlying rage, exudes a sense of triumph and independence. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next video.